I got into the film industry about 18, 19 years ago. It was my first film. Very quickly, I worked my way through the network of filmmaking from the ground up, became vice president of IATSE, International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees. Not only was I vice president of IATSE, but I was operations manager for the second largest effects firm in the world. Had crews working everywhere. I mean, it was just going good, except for there was a problem. Through my childhood to this point, I had been carrying some secrets. I started drinking when I was young. When my dad left, I was a straight-edge skinhead for a long time, but you know, between the conservative right in Missouri and my mom and the misunderstanding of the churches and just my misunderstanding, I had gotten into drugs. I decided, well, if they think I'm doing that, that's what I'm gonna do. They were blaming me that I was a Satanist and I'm gonna be a Satanist. They were blaming me for doing drugs, I'm gonna do drugs. Then it happens. My long hidden secret of success had been that I could control myself like a machine. I'd work, 115 hours a week. Well, how do you do that? Well, you have to take stuff to do that. Well, then you have to take something to go to sleep, and this is battle that so many professionals deal with. What started as I'm gonna have this drink to calm my nerves, or I'm gonna smoke this to do this, had now got me to the point that if I quit, I could die. And I made a decision that day, if I died quitting, I was gonna die trying to free myself than live under the shackles of this demon. So I started a 5-year process of getting clean. I started seeing and hearing a voice that sounded so familiar. It's like that, when you, just the voice resonates inside of you. I'm starting to see a change. But this part of me that's dealing with the addiction and my problems was telling me that voice was death. The addictive mindset and the sinful mindset was telling me that this other voice was going to be the end of me. That was God talking to me, telling me that He had me. And that other voice telling me not to listen was Satan telling me, keep doing what you've been doing. Because Satan knew the moment I gave up the core of addiction and I put forgiveness in line in my heart and soul, that part of me was gonna die. So that voice wasn't lying. It was gonna die if I accepted this voice. There's no room in my life for Satan and God to exist. I have honestly allowed Jesus into my heart. I have dealt with so much negativity in my life. I've created so much negativity in my life. And just the simple movement, the simple mechanics of being forgiven, learning to forgive, has allowed me to rebuild everything to a level beyond anything I could ever dream before.